Hello, little monkey. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, little monkey. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, little monkey. Bum, 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 bum.
With the geek by your side, even if your butt is wide, you can roll with the ride through the red fair. With the geek, you'll be fine. You can look like Frankenstein. He will not decline. You're the answer to his prayer. His geeks don't care. I wanna rock, but that means being inclusive of people and the cultures without appropriating them. I wanna rock, but that means being conducive to a balanced life of work and play and avoiding all blues. And I wanna rock.
Miss Garcia, the vaguely slutty Spanish teacher. One young man could learn how to roll his R's when his pants look like he's hiding cigars. The only phrase in his mind is estoy cachando, which is Spanish for I'm super horny. Visions of hot dogs wrapped in tortillas was a legend of Miss Garcia.
Super Danny's only super when he's blackout drunk. He can stop a robbery just by blowing chunks. When you see the damn signal of a bottle of Jack in the sky, let you know you can rely on Super Dan. Oh, you can bet that he will show. Whoa, oh, oh, if he's face down in a Merlot. Put on some sweatpants, sweatpants and fuzzy slippers. Put on some sweatpants. I said they still fit tight and your butt still looks nice, but you won't have to walk like you're walking on ice. Sweatpants, kitties and boots, 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 kitties and boots. I'm gonna get me designer babies, the kind that don't eat, don't cry, don't shit. I'm gonna get me designer babies, no butthole, butthole, butthole. I'm gonna get me designer babies, the kind that don't eat, don't cry, don't shit. I'm gonna get me designer babies, no butthole, butthole, butthole. Punching fucking Nazis so hard it gives them the runs, and then we'll sit right back, relax in the grass with our picnic in the sun.
And here we go. It's Thursday. That means it's word salad. I'm Phil Johnson. I'll be your comedian for the evening. And away we go. Howdy do. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming to hang out with me tonight. Let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from, who's all here, and we'll get rolling with some songs. We'll do some news, do some stories, tell you what's up, tell you what's happening. But let's do this nice little light one tonight. This is a romantic song about when you find that one person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. You seem like a real nice girl, someone I could spend my life with. So do you want to be here with me until we both drop dead? We'll buy a house and share a bed, then we'll have one or two kids. Eventually we'll resent it all, and then we'll both drop dead. And when we're both old-timers with severe Alzheimer's, every day with you will be brand new, and we'll feel young again, because we won't know what year it is or what the next lyric is. You are looking pretty good right now, and I try to keep myself fit. We'll try not to gag when our parts start to sag, and and then we'll both drop dead. Statistics say that I'll go first, and you'll get 7 more years of spending all my money and sleeping with my friends, and then I'll see you in hell. There we go. That one's called Until We Both Drop Dead. It has a very adorable album cover of 2 little children holding hands in a field. So here we are. It's Word Salad. I hope you had a decent 4th of July weekend last weekend. I had a medical appointment last Thursday. That's why we were not here. And you know how hard those can be to get sometimes. And so that's why we didn't do this last week. And then we had the long weekend, which I spent mostly gaining weight. But you know what I did do last weekend? I don't know if you got a chance to do this. We watched the live stream of the Ozzy Osbourne retirement fiesta from Birmingham, England, which was super duper fun. I knew a couple of people who were actually there, which is neat. But I found out, I didn't even realize there was going to be a live stream. I thought, I wonder if there's a live stream for this thing. And so at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, I looked it up. Turns out there was a live stream that had started at 7 a.m. that morning. And it was only $30. And all the money was going to charity, Parkinson's charities and children's health charities. So awesome deal there. And we got the replay, right? So we watched the end of the show. And then we went out and had dinner. And then we came back. Or lunch, I guess, and then we came back and we started watching the show from the beginning, and it was 10 hours of heavy metal, which is both awesome and exhausting, but it was fun. I don't know that I could have done the show in person. Certainly watching the live stream replay, we could fast forward through set changes and things like that. But overall, it seemed generally very well run. Tom Morello did a great job getting artists booked for it. Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine. And overall, it was fantastic. The only person who did not sound good was Axl Rose. The rest of Guns N' Roses sounded fantastic. And we decided that Axl Rose now sounds like Miss Piggy. I was just waiting for him to go, frog! I don't know what happened to his voice. Axl had such a good voice. He was one of my favorite singers, but not so much these days. Ozzy, however, sounded fantastic. Ozzy was totally there and putting on the show, sitting in his throne, doing the thing. So it was definitely worthwhile. You can see a bunch of clips from the show if you didn't get a chance to watch it. There's a bunch of clips on YouTube, people stealing the live stream clips and posting for them for gratuitous views, which always kind of bugs me, but if you didn't see it, like I just saw this morning on there, somebody had posted the whole Black Sabbath set, which is about a half an hour long or so. And but yeah, it was super duper fun. I have not sat and listened to that much metal in one shot in a long, long time. Usually it's when I am driving late at night and very exhausted. That's when the Slayer and the Testament and all those bands come on to keep me awake. Everybody was good, although we only watched a little bit of Pantera. I've never been a giant Pantera fan, and I have seen them live. I saw Pantera live opening for Skid Row. What a weird bill that is. It wasn't at the time. It made sense. And we fast-forwarded through Tool, because I've never been a big Tool fan. I appreciate Tool as musicians, but their songs never did it for me. So anyway, that was fun. I know the Oasis show was over the past weekend as well, but I did not pay attention to that. Because Oasis irritates me. Although, did you see in the Green Day, I don't know if you saw this, Green Day they'll bring somebody up out of the audience to play Boulevard of Broken Dreams or something with them, which I think is a great, super good, like, great viral moment. You're giving somebody a lifetime memory. Super great. And they know their songs aren't that difficult to play. So they've been bringing people up to play on songs with them. And this kid goes up. It's always a kid. Kid goes up. They hand him a guitar, and he starts playing Wonderwall. And Billy Joe Armstrong takes the guitar and goes, "Nope, get off my stage." It was very funny. I don't know if the kid thought that was a Green Day song or really committed to the bit. Like, took this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to really commit to the bit and pull that joke. Good for him. Let's do a little song. She put glitter in her eyes, glitter in her hair, glitter on her chest and a little down there. Nobody she meets will forget her face, 'cause they'll be washing it out of their laundry for days. That's a little song about glitter. You know, I really would like to have the bandwidth to write stupid little songs like that again. Everything feels so impactful these days, and it's always kind of it's a brain drain. It's definitely a brain drain because the writing feels like it needs to be a little more important these days. But I want to just write some stupid songs again. Speaking of stupid songs, I have finished all the tracking for Asshole 2025. Very excited. It's coming out great. It's all done. Tomorrow it is going to be heading off to England. Everything's going to England. Heading off to Federico in England to take care of the mixing on that, and looking forward to hearing the finished product because my basic mix that I'm sending him is terrible. But he'll make it sound pristine. Federico has done most of my mixes. He's done Punching Nazis. He's done Kitties and Boobs. He's done Copacabana. He's done a bunch of other stuff. I did Designer Babies myself. That one I did. But yeah, Federico has been responsible for most of my mixing in the last few years. So he's a good guy, very talented dude. And speaking of Picnic in the Sun, Punching Nazis, the acoustic version is now out. Came out July 1st, and which is, my gosh, 10 days ago. You can find that on all your streaming places. So if the big rock version, with the horn section, the whole thing, a little too much for your earballs, then you can go and hear the acoustic version, which is a little mellower. So that's fun. Woo, let's see. What are we gonna play? If there's a song of mine that you would like to hear, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'm gonna check in here with the Team Philogelos community, where you can also watch the show. And I gotta make sure that I refresh that page to see if anybody's leaving comments over there. Let's see. Let's play this little one. We're gonna just play some dumb ones tonight. Let me brush the stardust from your hair. Heaven's clouds obscure you from my eyes. And since you've been so high up in the sky, I'll clean the carbon dioxide from your ears. There we go. That's a sweet. We're doing the romantic ones tonight. You know, a little romance can go a long, long way. I forgot to get my capo out for that song, so we won't do that one. But tell me what you did with your... I want to know what you did with your long holiday weekend last weekend. I ate barbecue and watched hours and hours and hours of heavy metal music. It actually took a good chunk of Saturday and part of Sunday to get through that show on the live stream. But I wanted to shoot me a note in the chat and let me know what you did over your holiday weekend. And I will play a song in the meantime. She locked eyes with me and asked me my name, and I knew nothing would ever be the same. It was love at first sight, and I knew I was right when 5 minutes later she called out my name. Venti hot chocolate for Bill. How cute she's playing, she knows my name's Phil. Venti hot chocolate for Bill. Nobody's perfect, I said my name's Phil. She said whatever and walked away. G. Ends on a G chord. All right. Anyway, that one's not so romantic, I guess. Actually, speaking of romance, let's do one of my most romantic songs. Been together a long, long time, and it's always been so good, but baby it can be better. 'Cause when we go golfing on the greens of love, there's only one hole you won't let me putt. But baby, I'll tell you what, let me put it in your sister. What'd you think I meant? Let me put it in your sister. when she's back from the convent. 'Cause when she comes home for Christmas, I can't help myself. I see her and I wanna put my elf up on her shelf. Let me put it in your sister, whose professional title, also sister. Now look, baby doll, it's all just a joke. I'd never do such things. You're too important to me. But now when we're alone and we're making love and we're oh so close, you won't seem so glum when I ask to put it in your bum. Let me put it in your keister, baby, just one time. Right up in your chocolate twister, and call me Dr. Cockenstein. It's an exclusive club that only allows in members, and I hope you'll smile when you remember that it's not inside your sister. There we go. Cool. That one's called Let Me. Because it was hard to find a title for that one that did not give away the punchlines. So it's called Let Me. So we got some shows coming up. Here's the fun thing today. I got my second shingle shot, because you got to get 2, and you have to do them within 6 months time span, right? So I got my first one in like mid-January or maybe early February, something like that. Anyway, I had to keep rescheduling my second one, reschedule, because I always ended up with shows, and they say the second one really kind of knocks you on your butt a little bit, which I'll take that for a day or two. I'd rather do that than have shingles, which I hear is absolutely miserable. And so I got my shingle shot today, right? It's you can see it. Right? No. Band-Aid? I don't know. There's a Band-Aid there somewhere. I don't know where it went. There's a Band-Aid on my arm still that I haven't taken off yet. So I got that. And I was planning on taking this weekend off, but I got offered a show. So you can see me tomorrow night in San Francisco on Treasure Island at a place called Mercy. Now you might be thinking, wow, his French is really bad. It's not. It's Mercy, M-E-R-S-E-A. So I think they're trying to do a play on Merci, but Mercy. Okay, sure. But it's on Treasure Island. If you're not familiar with Treasure Island in San Francisco, first of all, there's way fewer pirates than you would expect. But it's Treasure Island's a man-made island in the San Francisco Bay, and it was built in 1936 and 37 for the 1939 Golden Gate International Exposition. And it was named by Clyde Milner Vandenberg, part of the fair's public relations team. He thought calling it Treasure Island after the book would be hilarious. It's World's Fair site. There's a World's Fair site, and that's a California historical landmark. There's buildings there that are on the historic Register of Historic Places, and there was a naval station there for a long years. It was an auxiliary air facility for airships, blimps, dirigibles, planes, seaplanes, that kind of thing. And so, yeah, now it's got like restaurants and crap on it, because I think they closed the naval base there, so we don't have that. So now it's just got like restaurants and things like that on Treasure Island. And was I just reading off the Wikipedia page for Treasure Island to remember all those facts? Darn tootin' I was. Yes, exactly. But anyway, that's a lot of fun. So tomorrow night, that's going to be at Mercy on Treasure Island in San Francisco. And then July 31st through August 2nd, I will be headlining Snappers Comedy Club in Palm Harbor, Florida. And then August 7th through 9th, I will be headlining the Others Snappers Comedy Club in Fort Myers, Florida. So if you're in Florida, come out for those. Friday, August the 15th, I will be at the Post in Modesto, California, and we're trying to get some more stuff on the calendar, but we got those. Las Vegas coming up, Bend, Medford, Tacoma, San Diego, Boise. We got some stuff coming up later this year that's gonna be fun, and I'll already have my shingle shot done, so I don't have to worry about scheduling that anymore. Yay! Oh, the things. Well, let's see here. Let me think if there's anything else I need to tell you. Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, I'll just do this song. This is one of my favorites. This is about my favorite protein. It's a protein I'm going to eat some of tonight. They're great fried and baked, barbecued and glazed, served on skewers and buns, roasted with sage, with noodles in soup, add some chilies to put a little kick in. And of course you know I'm talking about babies. Okay, I'm not actually eating babies for dinner tonight, but I am having chicken, which is what you thought the song was about until I got to the last line. Got you, I got you. All right, let's see. Let's do a little. We're gonna do a little Rolling Stones here. I feel like doing some Stones. Well, when you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some rich folks that you know, well, I hope you won't see me in my ragged company, 'cause you know I could never be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Say it with dead flowers at my wedding. Oh yeah. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. When you're sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, making bets on Kentucky Derby Day, well, I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon, and another girl to take my pain away. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the U.S. mail. Say it with dead flowers at my wedding. Oh yeah. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the U.S. mail. Say it with dead flowers at my wedding. Oh yeah. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. All right, cool. Little Stones for the evening. Scooby-doo-ba-ba-doo, dooby-doo-doo-boo-boo. Cool. So I want to show you something that I created here recently. I'm going to share my screen with you. I am launching a house concert series, and what that means is it's private events. So if you don't want to deal with 2-drink minimums, you don't want to deal with parking and traffic and all of the other horse pucky that goes along with coming to see me at a theater or a club or wherever, we can do it in your living room. We can do it in your garage. Anyway, I put together a little video talking about this, and I want to show it to you. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and then we're going to do that. All right, cool. Let me make sure I have things correct here, and let's get it. Hey, it's Phil here, and I am so excited to announce a special opportunity for my biggest supporters. It's the private show experience. I'll bring my full club show to your home featuring an hour of stand-up comedy and comedy music, and you can even help me pick out the set list. Imagine inviting your friends over and filling your home with laughter and creating a unique and memorable experience that you will talk about for years to come. If you've been wondering when I'm going to be performing in your area, this is your chance to make that happen. Unfortunately, I have to be pretty selective because I can only fit a few of these into my schedule. So if you'd like to be part of this exclusive experience, here's how you can apply. Just click the button below and fill out a little application for me. If it looks like it's a good fit, we'll schedule a call and we will talk over all the details and we will make it happen for you. And don't worry, even if you're not selected at this time, I've got a special little gift for everybody who applies just to express my appreciation. And I am so excited to connect with you in this unique way. This is the kind of stuff that makes the Team Philogelos community so special. We'll talk soon. All right, and there we go. Cool. So that's the little promo video for the private events, and I would love to come and do one for you. They're really, really fun. They're just an absolute blast. You invite some friends over, some family over, some enemies if you want me to offend them, I guess. And we do up a show. I do my whole club show for you. The stand-up, the music, all the good stuff, and it's a kick in the pants. It's a fun time, and I would love to do one for you. So if you're interested in applying for a private show, go ahead and just click that little QR code down there right at the bottom of your screen, and that is where you can get more information. All right, well, let's do one or two more songs here, and then I got some babies to eat today. Chicken. Did I say babies? I meant chicken. I got some chicken to eat. My girlfriend brought home dinner from a place called Chicken Meets Rice. And this may come as a shock to you, but they serve chicken and rice. So, yeah. Let's do this one. It's getting pretty warm in my studio. It's feeling a little beachy. Let's go to the beach, let's go to the beach, and let the sun slowly kill us, nearly drown in a riptide. Let's go to the beach, let's go to the beach. You get a jellyfish sting and I'll pee on your leg. Let's stay in the house, because it's really much safer. We always have Netflix, I can still pee on your leg. There we go. Let's see. All right, we're gonna bring this on home, baby. Bring it on home, home, home. Let's do Happiest Place on Earth. One of the other fun experiences that I'm offering, that a couple of people have expressed interest in so far, is a trip to Disneyland with me. Now, why would you want to go to Disneyland with me? Because I know a lot of Disneyland stories. And if you want to go and really hear some stuff about the park, then I'm a good person to go with. Because we'll do it up. And if we get a large enough group, we might even get like a private tour guide, that kind of stuff, where we skip the line, all that kind of good deal. So anyway, let's do, speaking of that, let's do this one. I'm going to take that QR code off the screen. Boop. Boop. There we go. All right. I took an early plane at 7:45. I drove up to the gate of that gleaming Mickey's eye. Gave the parking guy my wallet, and he sucked that puppy dry. Guess I'll hit the ATM inside of the happiest place on earth, where any discount that they offer is just a little joke, and you have to get a bank loan for a churro and a Coke. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand, Disneyland. I strolled on through the gate of that wondrous magic place, and I was met by a mouse up in my face. And I know his name is Mickey, but his palms are a little sticky. Now my wallet's gone without a trace. Goddamn rat. At the happiest place on earth, where all the birds look like they're talking and plastic flowers bloom, is Goofy selling roofies inside the tiki room. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. All I wanted was a t-shirt. Why, oh why does my butt hurt? Minnie Mouse is a big flirt. Just put the money on the dresser, and if you can't pay your way in, beware of Mickey's hitmen. There's 7 of the little kin. Dopey, grumpy, bashful, sleepy, sneezy, doc, and trigger happy. I stepped onto a boat to hear the children sing. It's a small world is such a sweet refrain. Then I saw something that had me quite confused. A bunch of them were making tennis shoes at the happiest place on earth, until you lose all of your money playing cards with Donald Duck. And for just a little honey, Winnie the Pooh will get you a good time. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. Don't end up in a shallow grave by a murderous little dwarf at Disneyland. Frog? That's my new Axl Rose impersonation. Frog? All right. That is our show for tonight, friends. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always appreciate you. And if you're watching the live stream, the replay of the live stream, if you're watching the replay of this, thank you for watching that as well. And we will be back next week, which will be the 17th. So put that on your calendar. Come on back next week.